In a withering attack on the Labour Brexit policy, Nigel Farage charged the left-wing leadership headed by Jeremy Corbyn with being shamefully dishonest with the electorate. The MEP laid the blame for the current political standoff in Parliament over the direction of Brexit at the feet of the Labour leadership. Last Thursday, the majority of Labour voted against the government's EU withdrawal bill, with just 2 of their MPs voting with the government. Mr Farage said Mr Corbyn had not been forthcoming with Leave voters at the June election, claiming that his position has now moved towards accepting the single market. LBC Getty Farage charged the left-wing leadership headed by Jeremy Corbyn with being bitter. Last Thursday, the majority of Labour voted against the government's EU withdrawal bill. Labour is now a Remain party. Nigel Farage, the former UKIP leader, slammed the Labour Party for turning overwhelmingly Blairite and pro-EU, in defiance of the 5 million voters for the party who also chose to leave the EU. This comes after Tony Blair came out this weekend urging Labour to prioritise stopping Brexit over winning electoral power. Mr Farage thinks the evidence has been mounting since Thursday to confirm that Labour is a Remainer party. The LBC presenter said the party's position was made all the more unusual by Mr Corbyn's record of having voted against every single European treaty presented to him in the Commons since 1983. He told listeners on his Sunday radio show on LBC, yes, there were conservative rebels, but people like Ken Clarke, they have held that position for 50 years, so that is nothing new. The story that everyone has been missing, the real reason the government lost, the real reason Parliament now has a veto against Brexit, is that the Labour Party that has been through the big transformation. Friday, June 9, 2017 General Election 2017 Nigel Farage fumes at Theresa May. Mr Farage added Labour is now a Remain party. Corbyn played a game at the election. He appealed to Leave voters in the Midlands and up north, saying trust Labour, we will end freedom of movement, while he went down south and said nudge, nudge, wink, wink, I don't want that, I want to protect the single market and champion Europe. Whatever Corbyn may have voted in the past, and he has been a Eurosceptic, Labour are now a Remain-led party. I think that Corbyn is a complete hostage to his own parliamentary party on this issue. I think they have moved quite strongly to a Remain position. They will oppose the government all the way through this process. They will have the support of those Tory rebels.